Mobile money is becoming the preferred channel for diaspora remittances to Kenya, and one company, WorldRemit, says that 93% of all their transactions to Kenya are through mobile money accounts. I spoke to the company's founder and CEO to find out more about this. When we talk about diaspora remittances to Africa and to Kenya, we are seeing technology coming in, mobile money. Talk to us about why this new technology, not new so much anymore, but why is it so important for you as WorldRemit at this point?
It is important for remittances because before mobile money, the remittance market was largely informal. In Africa, more than half of remittances used to go through informal networks. And the reason was because banks and the two largest players had exclusivity arrangements, which meant that the price were quite high. So diaspora only had a choice either of paying very high fees or using informal networks. The phenomenal growth of mobile money services like M-Pesa have changed all that. So it now means a lot of unbanked people who used to get their remittances from bank locations, often traveling from rural villages, can't get their money on a mobile phone today.
Talk to us about this. 93% of your transactions to Kenya were just mobile money. Talk to us about that statistic and what really makes you drive such high volumes in the Kenyan market.
When we started, 100% of our transactions to Kenya were cash pickup, cash collection, like other money transfer businesses. But in the last 4 or 5 years, we were able to switch customers from cash pickup to mobile money. And the simple reason is that someone who lives outside Nairobi now receiving typically small amounts, $50, $100, used to travel to Nairobi to collect those amounts. Those people now can't get the money on their mobile phones without traveling. So, and in the send side, we're also introducing low fees that enable migrants to send money as and when they want, rather than wait when they have large amounts of, once a month transaction. So it's the convenience, it's the low price that enable us to do large volume.
And what other African markets are you seeing large volumes of diaspora remittances coming through the mobile phone?
I mean, we often talk a lot about M-Pesa, but M-Pesa is no longer the only major success story in Africa. You have EcoCash in Zimbabwe, where like M-Pesa, a large part of the GDP is going through the network. MTN in Uganda, MTN in Ghana, Tigo in Tanzania, and so we have a large number of successful mobile money services that are enabling millions of unbanked people to access financial services for the first time. Even in my home country, Somaliland, in 2010, 100% of the economy was cash. Today, Somaliland is closest to a cashless economy in the world, largely because of the success of mobile money services. So really mobile money has transformed a lot of African economies, and it's still growing. And we expect, by 2025, at least 1 billion people will have access to mobile money services.
Now, mobile money is a very fast-changing environment. In Kenya, it started with just basic transfer. Now you can buy airtime, you can pay for goods at the supermarket using the mobile phone. What are you doing, to keep up with this innovative speed that you're seeing happening across the continent today, led by Kenya, of course?
I think the next thing in Africa is interoperability. It means enabling someone who has got a mobile money account here to send money or receive money across borders. And that is an area where we're interested because we're already connected to a lot of the mobile money services. And there are also other services that can rely on use mobile money services. So, M-Pesa and other mobile money services have encouraged a lot of entrepreneurship in Africa. So we expect that trend to continue.
For countries where mobile money is very negligible or non-existent, how are you going about business there? And do you see that in the future we could be going mobile in those countries? Of course, some of them are very high on credit cards and other forms, you know.
Yeah. Yes, mobile money is only one of the services we offer. You're quite right. In many parts of the developing world, we operate in Asia, Latin America, are still cash-based. So in those markets, we offer, we enable customers to collect cash. In other markets like India, where people are largely banked, we send money to bank accounts. So we offer a wide range of payout methods. Yeah, but really in Africa, a large number of countries in Africa, where we're seeing mobile money becoming the dominant method of receiving money.
Now, you're only 6 years old as WorldRemit.
Yeah.
How are you developing that scalable? How have you been able to develop that scalable business around this payment industry?
I mean, we're already doing large volume. I mean, we've been doing remittances in Kenya for just under 6 years, and already we're doing $140 million a year. And we're already one of the largest money transfer companies in Kenya. And that's the same with a number of other African markets. We're one of the largest in Ghana, in Uganda, in Nigeria. So yeah, I think we've seen a significant adoption of our services because we're really making sending money as simple as sending an instant message.